Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emmy. She's just a girl that can do all the things. And today's thing is we're talking about Aquarius Suns. I'm just gonna get right into it. But you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button because it helps me out a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna jump right into it because I'm tired and I'm trying to get to the point. So the point of this video is Aquarius Suns. So calm down, come back here, come back. Sorry, I'm tired, but I need to do this and Pisces, and then I'm going to bed. I'm gonna go, even though I'm already here, but I'm gonna go right there. But yeah, so the sun in astrology, what does the sun represent, you might ask? Okay, so there's three things that make your personality: your sun, moon, and rising. Moon represents your emotions. Rising is how you are seen in the world and how you come off. And your sun is the core essence of who you are. It's your personality. It's your ego. It's your willpower. It's your self-expression. Okay, so when you have the sun in Aquarius, these are rebellious, free-thinking people. These are very intellectual people. These are humanitarian people. These are people who are just really original and like unique. They express themselves in a different way. They march at the beat of their own drum. They can be kind of cold to others, not intentionally though. They're just like really good at practicing the art of detachment, which is a special skill. They love people, but they're not really good at getting close to people because of the detachment and being good at detachment. They're just naturally detached. So like they can do good in group settings. They can do good with like caring and helping like humanity and things like that. They think about humanity and community a lot. But when it comes to one-on-one, you know, that's where things can fall through sometimes for them. These are really non-judgmental people. They're open to all different kinds of people. And I've noticed most Aquariuses, they always are rooting for the underdog. Yeah, so they're the water bearer, right? Water is knowledge, and you know, spirituality, intuition. So they get a lot of their intuition and knowledge from spirit. They're just very innovative and they get a lot of this information from source, whether they realize it or not. So these skills, these knowledge, whatever it is that they gain, they share it. The water bearer is literally pouring the water onto wherever it goes. So that need to share this information, they like to share information with people, present information. Aquarius also rules the internet, so, and social media, things like that. So maybe talking to people from different, like that are in different places around the world, sharing different kinds of information, communicating with people online, things like that, businesses online. I said they are intellectual people. Being the water bearer, there's a spiritual aspect to it. It's not just intellectual, it's not just scientific, even though scientific I think is a big word for them because they are so innovative. Like even, what's his name? Benjamin Franklin, I think is his name. No, whoever invented the light bulb. Franklin, right? That's Franklin. I could be wrong. Einstein. Ooh, is it Einstein? I don't know. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. He was an Aquarius, so like innovation, it's scientific. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. They're very curious about things, especially things that have to do with society or science. And they're just very curious people in the sense that they just need to try things themselves. They just need to see how it works, how to do something themselves. They just have to do it themselves. You could tell them, you could show them, but they just need to do it themselves. They're very team-oriented people. They're very inclusive. They hate clingy. They hate people who do too much. They don't like people who draw too much unnecessary attention to themselves. They're the opposite of Leo, right? The Leo is all about, you know, bring attention to me. And Aquarius is just like, it's more of the loner. It's kind of like none of this shit even matters, bro. I'm gonna try to talk to these aliens. I'm gonna figure out how to talk to these aliens. All right. They're just such nonchalant people that when people do too much and extra, it's very like, it's a big turn off to them. But they are very loyal. So you could be a dramatic extra person, but because you waited to show that so long, that now they're like, I'm stuck with you, and they're gonna make it work because they're so loyal. My sun is in my 11th house, so I understand. My sun and my Mercury are both in my 11th house, and Mercury is my chart ruler because I have I have a Virgo rising. So I feel like I'm very Aquarius, even though my sun is Cancer, which makes me very like emotional and like like caring and non-detached. So it's like people don't see that I'm detached, but bitch is detached. Touched, okay. I think they do see. I think people do know. I don't know. So some cons for our Aquarius suns. They are very detached. They are the type of people to ghost you. They're just not good with their emotions. Like, they can talk about society and people and the collective, but when it comes, or even like just groups, being in a group, but when it comes to one-on-one and emotions, ooh, they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it. They really don't. So yeah, they're stubborn. They won't change their mind for nobody. They are a fixed sign. And also are overthinkers. They have pride, they have ego. Think of like God complex. They think they know everything, and they do know a lot of random facts, but they do have a God complex. So yeah, they go through life in their own way and in their own individualistic, like they don't really care about tradition or like traditional values. It's really what they want and what works for them, and that's what they go by. They can be hard to read. They're very spontaneous people, kind of unpredictable. They're ruled by Uranus, Saturn for some people if you look at older astrology, and Uranus is even like tilted, it's on the side, right? So it's just the only planet that does that, you know? So there's like that rebellious and like just like, I don't give a fuck and I'm gonna do it how I want, even in the planet, you know, because all the other planets are like this and they're like that, you know? Yeah. They relate with computers. Now hear me out. I say they relate to computers because when it comes to emotions, they need to process things. So think of when a computer is updating, when it's becoming its new best version, it has a down period, you know? It has its moment where it's just not working, where you can't use it. You know, when your phone is updating, you can't use your phone, you can't talk to anybody. It's just focusing on updating. So if they like you, if you're someone that they're interested in, they might not be talking to you or communicating with you for a little bit. And it's not because they don't like you. They're just updating the fact that they have feelings for someone and they don't know how to go about it yet until the update finishes. You see what I'm saying? And I know that's annoying, but they're very loyal people. So once you get there, it's worth it. But also like, don't pressure them just like a Sag. Like, you know, give them their space and don't be clingy. And you'll get it, you know. Freedom is also very important to them, just like a Sagittarius or a Gemini or an Aries. This may or may not resonate with you. It does depend on what house your sun is in and also where you have Saturn or where you have Uranus. It depends on, Uranus is the more modern astrology approach. Saturn is the older. I feel like both kind of apply. Doesn't hurt to look at what's aspecting both or what house you have both. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you with this. If you're someone that is interested in an Aquarius, love to be told that they're different and unique. So compliment them on their mental, compliment them on their aesthetic, compliment them. They love that shit. Yes, you are so unique. You're so wow, like just wow. Like there's no one out here like you. Like you're just really out here doing the damn thing. Oh my God, you're so smart. Wow. Anyway, that's all I have for you, Aquariuses. The next is Pisces. Thank you for watching, and please leave a comment down below if this resonated with you, if it didn't. And yes, thank you for your time.